Yes, what is going on, superstars? We'll be back for another live studio. So today we are going to be talking about risk management, how you can stay focused when you're trading or scalping. With all of these things we are going to be sharing with you today. I'm with our TDS FX Dev's managing director, that is Hakim. You always see him give you a lot of signals, and today is the one who gives a lot of signals. When you need just to know, yes, I'm cooking. Yeah, this one sometimes be in the kitchen, you know, to make and be awesome. They are doing another thing. So, yes, share this live to most of other traders. We are going to share a lot of things today. We have big box which we are going to be giving them out.
Yeah. Okay. I think in today's life, specifically, everything is rotating around risk management. Why risk management? If you are unable to find a way to fix your risk management, you will not make money in the forex market, either stocks or crypto or forex. You can't make money because you can't make money without knowing how you can manage that money. So now everything goes in with proper risk management. For example, we have a lot of beginners in the forex market. A lot of beginners, they face in a lot of challenges. First, in calculating how to manage the account. Let me say, knowing your risk management or your risk to reward.
Risk to reward ratio.
Risk to reward ratio. In risk management, there is a risk to reward ratio. There is calculating lot size. There is also knowing that sums of money, how much money am I supposed to risk per trade. If someone is trading, seeing that they have a lot of equity, $1,000, is willing to like $100 trade. Why? Him or she, seeing that they have a lot of equity, like $900 left, trade another trade. It keeps him to be comfortable, to over risk his account, forgetting maybe that money can be for a loan, maybe that money can be for your friend, maybe that money can be yours back. You might have earned it in a hard way. So now, what are you supposed to do? As a forex trader, what you're supposed to know first is, if you would like to go ahead with making a lot of money in the forex market, put risk management in your mind as that one factor, even if you haven't perfected your strategy, but put risk management in your mind. You can go on.
According to them, money risk management, most cases you will see that when in terms of flipping the account, we don't care about risk management, because if you are just deposited a $100 account and then you want to take it to 1,000, and then you don't expect that you are going to be losing 1% of that $100, and then you will hit that goal. It is impossible. But when it comes on in terms of growing an account, that is where the money management comes in, and the most traders is where we go wrong. You have come with just a $50 account, and then you want to grow that account to a next level with a certain account which you admire to be trading on, and then you start over rating that account. You see that the point? So that's where we tell you guys, I want you to understand that between the flipping an account and the growing account, those are the two things which are different, right? Whenever you try to flip an account, forget the risk money management, forget it. You know that even if you have $10,000 and you want to take it to $100,000, you can just deposit now and then you blow it now. Why? Because of poor risk management. Because if you have not risked bad, you will not flip that account. But whenever you want to grow your account from one step to another step, you have to use risk money management. And when you have starting from the $1,000 account and then you are going down, you have to risk like 10% of that account, 5%, because the money is still low. Whenever you have a big account, the percentage of your risking they will be low. But when you're having a big account, when you have a small account,
risk management will be a little bit low,
and then
when you have a big account,
it will be high. So it's always like that. For instance, the most our community here, our subscribers, our followers, we know most of you guys, you're playing between $1,000 and $500 trading account. Guys, I'm requesting you always use risk money management and have to be specific before you click buy or sell. You have to look at good key zones. It can bring for another step what we call a strategy. You see. A strategy also, it moves with the risk money management, because a strategy is the one which is giving you where to put the stop loss, where to take the TP, where to exit. You see, if you are there, you have what? You have a strategy that's not showing you where you're supposed to put your stop loss, where you don't know where to take the profit. That is not a strategy. You see, we have been there. We have been there, and the most thing, we scalpers, and it doesn't matter. Or your position trader or your scalper, your what?
All of us must be using. Remember, for a scalper, we are coming back to that point because today we have to discuss on risk reward. We discuss on lot sizes. They are all compacted in risk management. And also answer or talk about risk to reward ratio. So there is lot size, risk management, and risk to reward ratio. So now, first, the one thing, let me say you're a scalper. Being a scalper, you must be using a high lot size, but making money in seconds, not even minutes. If you only trade in a minute, that means that trade somehow, somewhere, it was against you. Now, what is knowledge for scalpers? I will tell you first and foremost. If you are to become a scalper, if you have $1,000, divide that money twice. Get 50%, create an internal account. That's why we shall be putting down the link in the description for our next broker we recommend you to use. It can allow you to make an internal transfer. Internal transfer, that means you're creating many in accounts whereby you can deposit on a main account, then you make a transfer
to another account.
So that
now can help to be,
if you are risking, you know that on my $1,000 I'm only risking $500. This $500, it's not my last. I have another $500. Now, what are you going to risk on that $500? That's where the question is. Now, let me say, if we are to use on $500 account, you must not exceed lot size of 0.05. Why? Because we are intending to risk at least 2% per trade. So that means overall, if you are risking a lot on a $500 account, you must not exceed 10% of all the trades overall. That means if you have to risk 10%, you must be scaling in, managing your trades by risk reward ratio or your risk percentage. How? Someone will ask me how. I can tell you that if I'm risking 10% of $500, that is like $50, not so?
That is $50.
Now, $50, that means I'll be risking 2%. every trade. Now I have to place 5 trades.
That will be 10%, that is $50. Which means if you are placing 5 trades, you have to each single trade,
2%.
to 2%. That is $10.
$10
per entry.
Fine.
And another thing, guys, what I want to tell you, there is what we call an entry, and that is what we call a trade. You see, a trade, it is the all entries what you have. That's a trade. And then we have an entry. You see, someone is in one trade but having 10 entries. You see,
That is not the one trade.
that is a one trade.
That's what they call multiple entries.
That is a multiple entries, but it is easy on a fast pattern or fast setup. That is a fast trade. Are you getting the point? So that is where they go wrong. They say, this is, I have to lose the 20% or 10% or 5% in a trade, and then he put 0.01. He puts 20 entries. You see.
So that's another lesson for another day, but also I will answer it because it is rotating around risk management. Let me tell you one thing. You might say, when you place multiple trades, I'll make a lot of money in a short time. But it is multiple trades you're placing. Again, there is an overall lot size they will make. If you have, let me say, on your $100 account, the lot size you are recommended to use is 0.01. So now you will tend to say, you know what, I've got a trade on gold. Okay, gold is so volatile. They may not give you that margin level to place those trades. You can say, okay, JPP USD. Now, on JPP USD, you'll find yourself, you have placed over 0.01 lot size, like 10 to 15. That means overall lot size you are using 0.15 lots.
0.15.
Now, 0.15 lots. If that trade tends to turn against you, you only have 100 pips, your account will be blown. So many people can't trade. There is one saying, there is an ebook called Baby Pips. I think a lot of you know that book. There's one saying that always, before even thinking about that trade positively, first calculate how much money am I going to lose if I enter this trade. Many people don't ask themselves that question. Ask your question. How much money am I going to lose in this specific trade if I enter, before you even calculate the profits you're going to make? Why is that question rotating in your mind right now? I'm not saying focus on making losses only. No. You knowing what you're risking will help you to your risk management. You say, if you have $100, this is my last money.
And it is the only money which I have.
If I'm risking $10, that means I only have 10 times to be right to save my account. Or I have 10 times to be wrong to lose this account. Why did you talk about that? Because if you can't calculate your losses before calculating the profits, because remember, profits come with a lot of psychology, same to losses. But for the kind of losses, you'll say, if you have $100, my account is reducing. I might blow my account. I'm going to get another money. But for the case of profits, you'll find yourself, you're running over, let me say, like 50% of your account. If it is $100,
so like you're seeing the profit of $50 in profit.
$50
running
in profit.
in blue, and when it comes blue, you get excited.
You just get excited and you say, you know what? The way I've made $50, I made even make $100. That means I made finish a day with an equity of $200. That's false. Remember, you're just imagining, but you are not the one controlling that market. Remember, when we talk about the Forex market, we are talking about an institutions or institutions all over the world which invest money worth more than $7 to $8 trillion every day. Any news can be released, not even on the economic calendar, not even on investing.com, not even any other platforms which show fundamental news. But you find that
they just new deal released and they come abruptly.
You find you were up like $50, you are down like 40%. So you have that thinking, you know what, the market will come back. You are down 40%, 40% range. You are down 50%, so the profits are open. Why? If you had risk management in your mindset, because risk management may also somehow somewhere work with target. So you'll find you made a mistake, you had to hold your trades, yet you were up, the profits you were seeing in a single day. That money was enough for you for
another
full
2 days.
Week.
Yes, full
Not
week.
even 2 days, a full week to even
Giving a market
Give
a
it
time
for
and
a
you
full
relax.
week and you relax.
You come back when the mindset it is fresh. And by the way, guys, to trade today you trade, tomorrow you trade, the next day you trade, it's disturbing or it's sense. Bro, I encourage you to trade today, make the good profit. Tomorrow don't trade. Even if you have good strategy, you have everything that can go very well to you. Trade one day and next day don't trade. Trade another day, 2 days don't trade. Why? It gives you a freedom of your mind. When you come in the market, you will see everything is good, everything will be working on your way. And another thing, guys, if you still have not joined the TDS family, link it is on description below there. And another thing, we are going to be pinning it on the comment. Just go and check that the link after this live, and then you join the TDS family. Another thing I want to remind you, if you just knowing you starting to trade, you don't know where to start from, and though you are intermediate trader or you are advanced, but the things have been not moving with you well, we have an ongoing program. We have a program which is moving right now. It is one-on-one coaching program. It's only for those people who are ready, serious. You know, they are serious to take for the thing to the next level. You see?
Understand.
Yeah. So that's why we designed that program. And guys, you can come. We are going to teach you from A to Z. We mentor you. We guide you. We show you exactly what is works, what is not works. You know, when we are trading, do you remember the other days when we were starting? You jump from this, you jump from this, you look for this, and then get a lot of things in your mind. So we have that. That is the problem.
You know, when you don't have the rightful information, you can't make money in these markets. Secondly, if you don't have the rightful mentor, is what they call rightful mentor. That mentor who has, when you talk about a rightful mentor, I think that is a person who has been in the markets with over 8 to 10 years of experience. You will save a lot.